Come on in, my crafty friends. I am working on stuffing some projects. I will not be on long. I will not be on long. If you don't know who I am, I'm Deborah, and I'm the hands behind Taylor's Joint Creations. And so tonight I am working on a few projects that I started this week. Just trying to do a sample, see how it turns out. I kind of modified this pattern. I need to write down whose pattern this is because it's not mine. I did modify it slightly so that it can hold a tea light in it. I will show you it in a minute. It's a little, the cowgirl. See if the light is on. There she is. I decided to put the string through the hat. Isn't it cute? Her head is on a little crooked, but she's a little ghost. I thought this is so cute. So she's a tea light. Let me see if I can cut the light out. You can see her a little bit better. It's a light. Might have on too much light. You see the little tea light? So if it's really dark, you really get to see her good. And then, so I had put the stuffing in her. I'm trying to see how I want to do it because, like I say, this is a modified pattern. It does not come originally with as a tea light. I modified it so I can stuff it with a tea light. Then I have this little guy. I found the buttons. This one, I was just playing around with the pattern. I created a little pattern similar to this. So guys, if the internet just kind of went in and out, sometimes it does that when I'm up here. I don't know why, but if it does, hang in there. It'll probably come back. But here's the two. This one is a little bit bigger. I tried to do some arms. And this one comes with a little hat. I'm trying to decide if I want to put a mouth on it. It looks kind of like an octopus. So I may change out the bottom part. I don't really like the bottom part too much. I still have the string so I can take that loose. But I was going to maybe put a mouth and then I'll put a string through it. So I think I'll frog that right now. And it also has a tea light. See if you can see it. See a little tea light through it. So I'm thinking this can be like a car hanger, or you could just put it on your desk, or just a table for Halloween. People are into the Halloween. But I'm going to go ahead and unfrog this. And like I say, he doesn't have any stuffing, very little stuffing. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that in there. I have to make some decisions here on what I'm going to be making. So these worked up relatively fast. So I thought I'd go ahead and just make a few just to see if there's something I want to do along the way. But I don't like the bottom part of this one. So I'm going to take that down. I may even take it down all the way to the arms. We'll see. I want the bottom to be a little bit different. So many decisions. And like I say, I will not be long. I just want to try to be consistent. That's the goal. Is to be consistent. Did I do that right? Okay. Let me go through here. And if I can be consistent, that's half the battle. Sometimes it's being consistent. Where are my? There you are. And I'm going to go ahead and frog this a little bit. Let me get a stitch marker so I don't lose everything while I'm taking it down. I'm a little tired today. It's been a busy day. We're going to be getting our heat again. And then I started working on a little amigurumi doll. It's her foot. The things you can do with yarn. And we'll see what she looks like in a little bit. So I did have to come up here and find my stuffing and get that going. Whew, what a day. What a day. It's been a good day. I got my little coffee because I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little tired. I don't need coffee this late, but I'm going to drink it anyway and pay the consequences, I'm sure. I have projects I need to work on. And I really, so I come up here and every time I come up here, I work on a little bit more, just a little bit. So, okay. Now that I got that situated, let's get this frogged. Because I don't like the way the bottom part is. And we'll see if I may put a mouth on them and I may not. So I'm just going to frog it. I need to put some noise on up here. Do you ever feel like that? I saw this, I don't know if it might have been on YouTube. It was a news channel that picked up on this lady. She has like a movie and you can bring your crochet and your knitting project and everyone works on their projects and stuff together. And I thought that was really neat. It gives you a time where you can just bring your stuff and work on it and everyone can watch a movie. I guess it's a chick flick. And they had a couple guys in there that I don't know if they were knitting or crocheting. So it wasn't just all females. It was primarily females. But we have guys out there that do this sometimes better than we do. Because they're good. Once they say focus, focus. It's what I tell my husband. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not going to use the stitch marker. Because the tails need to come down. I'll wait till I get almost to the end there. I may make this a little bit longer. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So far. And let's see if we can catch it. So my thing is, time is not on my side. When it comes to these, the market prep, it is not on my side at all. And so there, I took them down. I may just, I don't know. I need something to kind of keep that little bottom part in. Ooh. Did I scare you? He's going to put on his hat. Ooh. Boo. Boo. A boo. A boo. Guys, hey. Anyway, I'm gonna put this to the side, wrap this yarn, and I'm going to start working some more on this little foot I'm working on. And we will see what it looks like when I get to it. Where's the tail? The tail of this. Today it feels like a Wednesday, but it's really not. Feels like a Wednesday. So much is going on in our world. You know, that blood moon that got people acting a fool up all over. But it's interesting. We live in some interesting times, I tell you that much. They say that our heat is coming back. I was enjoying this little break. So, really got to start getting focused this now. So, for this event, I'm going to, like I say, start inventorying all my projects, putting it together, getting it ready, putting it in a nice spreadsheet, retagging it. I probably should set a goal of when I'm going to do this by. I think I should have everything tagged by. Let me just give myself a random number. Maybe about the second week of October, that Friday. Everything needs to be tagged, ready to go, inventoried in my spreadsheet, and ready to go. Then that way, it's done. And then all I would have to do is if I want to work on any projects, I can just focus on working on projects as opposed to getting prepped. So I know a lot of people are getting ready as well. I want to do things that are different than other vendors, crochet vendors. Everybody does the same thing. And so I think this year I'm going to try to do something different and see how that works, but have multiple things. Kind of like a store. You know, when you go into a store, everything is not the same. They have different things for different people. So, yeah. What time is it? I'm going to be it's going to be a short one. I'm going to have to bring some stuffing down. We'll see. I may make some more little ghosts. Woo! I may make some more different colors. Not too many. But I think as the string, her head comes off. But I think I'm going to do where maybe make the string long enough to put on your car window so that when she lights up, she's swinging back and forth, scaring the entire city. Woo, I tell you. And this little guy probably would do the same. Boo! But with him, I found some little eyeballs that were slanted. I may do a little mouth. We'll see. With him, we'll see how I do it. But that's him. I got to finish. I think I'm going to redo the bottom. And we'll go from there. Let's see. So, guys, I don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight. It's been a long journey. I'm going to be crocheting on this a little bit. Not sure what projects you're working on. You're working on anything special? I was going to come on Sunday and it got dark and I said, I'm not coming up here. Plus we had our new neighbors were moving in and they would have saw my little light on and I don't want them coming over yet. But they were moving. I don't know if they're moving in or just prepping, but it's different. This group of movers is different. That's all I have to say. They're just different. You get a house and you're just not moving in. Then you move in on the full moon. I think my neighbors are werewolves. They're howling at the moon. So we're going to see what this turns out to be like with her foot. I have a piece of like, I made a little tiger one time and it had plastic at the bottom. And this one does too. You don't have to have it, but it's a little piece of plastic at the bottom of her foot. You can't see it because it's on the inside. And I'm sure if it's done right, it properly can stand. The plastic it's just something I found and traced the foot. But we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Feels like it's got too much stuffing in the foot. Take some of that out. One foot. So I'm just experimenting. We'll see what she looks like. This is just the beginning. Once you've done a couple amigurumis more than once, you sort of you can freehand a little bit. This one, I don't know if I'll make a pattern for her or not. We'll see as we get along. I got to write down the next foot. I'll write down the instructions based on this foot. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if she becomes the size that I want. I'm using a 2mm hook. And I'm using this really thin yarn art. And we'll see. What a day. Okay. I'm going to be jumping off. I'm not going to stay on long today. I'm going to go and cut on some noise. Get off of this channel and turn on your notifications. Give me a like. Welcome to my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you are here. I look forward to doing more. I'm just trying to get my life organized. It has been a challenge, but it's all good. And so I have to get it organized before the end of September. So until next time, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut off some background noise. And I'll just leave you with a goodbye from the cowgirl ghost. Let's get your head on, because this ain't Texas. Ooh.